Well, guys, it happened. Big Ink just knocked out Alex Pereira in the first round. Yeah, you heard that right. Magomed Ankalaev just walked in there and flatlined Alex. And he did it very quickly. The rematch only lasted like what? Barely 2 minutes before Ink caught him clean. Pereira came out, doing that slow, stalking, march, chin high, hands low, and Ink wasn't having none of it. The dude just planted his feet, cracked him with a cold right hook on the chin, and Alex went down cold. The crowd was stunned, and Ankalaev didn't even celebrate. He just turned away and walked off like it was another day at the office, okay? Pure Russian Terminator energy. For a second, it felt like Ankalaev had just officially closed the Pereira chapter for good. 2 fights, 2 dominant wins, and the debate was over. And all jokes aside, obviously the whole Big Ank knocking Alex Pereira bit didn't happen. I see people clowning me for my pig. Oh, Alex is back. And look, honestly, I'm happy that he won. And fuck everybody that's like insulting me in the comments, fuck you. But besides that, the truth is, Alex Pereira flipped the script and knocked out Magomed Ankalaev in just over a minute. And I'm not gonna lie, I was happy about it. It wasn't luck. It wasn't chaos. It was pure locked in execution. Okay. And I gotta give Alex his props, man. You can feel it from the walkout, that cold, emotionless Pereira stare that says somebody is about to get deleted. And from the jump, Alex looked different. No hesitation. No filling out process. He walked straight into range. No fear of Ankalaev's counter game. And that was huge because going in, that was the narrative, right? People were talking about Ank as, this grappler that, and to be honest, it's kind of racist because, yes, he's Dagestanian, but he's not known as like a wrestler like your typical Daggy. He's more of a counter striker. He's calmer, he's more technical. He's a sniper. Everyone expected Alex to get frustrated, to overextend, and get caught. But instead, he did the opposite. He forced Ank to react. You could see it almost instantly. Ankalaev backed up, circling, not getting those clean reads that he's used to, and Pereira just stayed patient, chopped the legs, feinted that left hook, kept him guessing. There's something about Alex when he finds his rhythm. It's like time slows down for him. And blinked for a second, planted his feet, and then boom! Pereira cracked him with a short right hand. And that sounded like a gunshot. That shit was badass. And goes down, and it's over before the crowd can even process what happened. And I'm sitting there thinking, that's how you erase a loss. Because in their first fight, Ankalaev was the one who made Alex look mortal. He slowed him down, forced him to fight a measured pace, took away that chaos Pereira that he thrives in. This time, Alex made sure that the fight never even got that far. He kept the exchanges sharp, violent, and short. Basically said, you're not getting a read on me tonight. The way that Pereira celebrated was classic Poton too. He was emoting, and it was awesome, dude. And look, man, Ankalaev is still a beast. He's one of the cleanest strikers in the division, super composed, rarely makes mistakes. But that's the thing. You make one mistake against Pereira and you're done. You could be technically perfect for 4 minutes. And it only takes one moment for Alex to download your timing and delete the file. That's what makes him so terrifying. And for me, this felt like vindication. Not just because Alex got his revenge, but because it showed that the technique and composure don't always beat the killer instinct and precision. Ank was supposed to be the more patient, the more smarter counter striker, and Pereira went out there and countered the counter striker. That is cold. So yeah, Big Ank, he kind of had his moment, not really, but Pereira reminded everyone that he's just not a power puncher. He's an apex predator, calm, technical, and lethal under pressure. He skipped the downloading and went straight to demolition. And man, this win for Alex, it means everything. This wasn't just about him getting the belt back. This was about shutting everybody up, including myself. People were saying that Ankalaev was the better counter striker, the smarter, more disciplined fighter, that he figured Alex out. And Alex came in there and smoked him out in 1 round. Like, that's not just a win, dude. That's a statement. He didn't need a 5-round war. He didn't need to prove that he can make adjustments for 25 minutes. He proved it in 80 seconds. Let me say that again. He proved it in 80 seconds. He pretty much said that you might be the better technician on paper, but I'm the more dangerous fighter. And danger beats discipline when it lands clean. That's what makes this win so satisfying. And honestly, it changes how people see Pereira now. Before this, a lot of folks, including myself, looked at him as like just a crazy power puncher. A dude who can end your night with one shot, but maybe not the smartest or more patient guy in there. Now, he just showed that he can be patient. He can wait for the perfect moment. He made Ankh think that he was safe and then literally deleted him. That's high level cold-blooded stuff. Now, one thing I do want to bring up, that there's probably won't be a trilogy after this. There's no reason for it, in my opinion. Ankalaev had his chance. He already beat Alex once, and it was by decision. And now Alex paid it back with a clean knockout in the first round. Not a split decision, not a controversial stoppage, a clear, no debate finish. That's usually when the story ends. You can't really sell a third fight when one guy just got folded in under 2 minutes. Fans don't want to see that again, and honestly, neither does the UFC. They're not going to risk stalling Pereira's momentum just to run it back with a fight that everyone already saw get settled. Alex didn't just win, he erased the loss. Plus, the division stack right now, in my opinion, you've got Yuri still floating around there saying hey bro, third time's the charm. And you got Oberg, who's pretty much the number one contender in my opinion. A trilogy only works when there's tension left, and there isn't any of that left. Alex walked through him. There's nothing left to prove. If anything, Ank's got to go and rebuild himself. Maybe get a couple solid wins, reset his name, and show that he can bounce back. But as of right now, Pereira's moving forward. This wasn't a typical 1-on-1 rivalry where the belt keeps flipping. This was Alex saying, I'm done with this chapter. I literally walked through this, man. And I think that's why this feels even bigger, because it closes the book clean. There's no controversy, there's no weird judging. Poatan doesn't need to look back anymore. He already written his revenge story. He sealed it with a knockout. So now that Alex handled business and closed the Ankalaev chapter, the question is, what's next for Poatan? Because honestly, he's in a rare lane right now where he doesn't even need to defend his belt to stay relevant. He's a walking main event. Every time the man fights, it feels like a big deal. If we're talking about the logical next step at 205, it could be a rematch with Yuri Prochazka, third time's the charm, you know what I'm saying? But let's be real. We've already seen that fight twice. Yes, Yuri's on his little streak. But if you're asking me, he should go fight Carlos Oberg, who's quietly been creeping up these rank wins and looking sharp every fight. That's a dark horse matchup that would actually be really, really interesting. A kickboxer versus a kickboxer, Plus, there's that built-in storyline with Oberg being Izzy's teammate. They've got that to lean in for the promotion. But if we're talking about super fights, man, the one that really gets people talking is Tom Aspinall versus Pereira. That would be wild. It's the kind of fight that crosses divisions and breaks the internet. Two killers with the timing, the power, the composure. Let's just say how it is. One's at heavyweight, one's at 205. Poatan moves up, and it would be a crazy fight. And the craziest part, it's not even unrealistic. Imagine him coming in lean around 225 against a guy like Tom Aspinall. That's a what-if fight that fans will eat up. It's not even about the belt. I mean, it is about the belt. He'll be the first fighter to win 3 belts. And I'll say right now, if he was able to do that, that would be badass. So Alex has options. And if you ask me what Alex should do next, or what he should do right now, he should fight Big Tom. Because we never thought Alex would get the belt back. Okay, some people did believe that, but not everyone believed that Alex would get the belt back. But since he got the belt back, and he's got the momentum again, he should go up to heavyweight and fight Big Tom, okay? That fight sells, and that's just my honest opinion where Alex should go next. But as for Magomed Ankalaev, in my opinion, I would either love to see him fight Yuri next, because Oberg is most likely getting the title shot next if Alex decides to stay at 205. But Yuri Prochazka versus Ankalaev, they have beef. It's a fun matchup. It's going to be a chaotic one. Honestly, I think Big Egg wins, but who knows? Yuri can surprise us. But yeah, man, this night was incredible. But what do you guys think of everything? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And like always, guys, I'll see you on my next one.